And away we go. Back in action. We have the iPhone 6s this time, which doesn't have the image stabilization of the iPhone 7, which is one of the reasons we're going to pick up a DJI Osmo Mobile. Yes, that's what we're going to buy right now. This is a famous selfie wall. But we're not going to the DJI store because they charge too much. We're going to go to the computer market where I can save, oh, 20 bucks US maybe. We're on Hollywood Road at Lyndhurst Terrace, making our way down into the center of the city at lunch hour. Lost to us. Yeah, we're gonna go to Wanchai. The chicken was okay. It was a little bit dry, a little drier than I've had before there. I don't know if they were messed up. Honestly, I don't think they did it right. I shouldn't have gone there. Put it on the list. We're not gonna go there at noon anymore. We'll go there a bit later in the day when they're a little bit more awake. Because that was it was a long wait for not much chicken. I think honestly, the chicken tasted like it was from last night. I mean, it was so dry. It like was reheated, I think. So it doesn't explain why it took forever to put it together. You're just gonna pull chicken out of the microwave. It probably was last night's chicken. I've had fresh shredded chicken, and then I had that, and that was like a rotisserie chicken that they had picked apart. So let's go into the market. Yeah, that's why I was kind of thinking of a second meal, but I thought, well, I gotta take care of this errand first. Yeah, slow service on a bad meal is not a good thing. Ooh, look at the cherry tomatoes. I never know what they're yelling at me when they're pushing a cart, but I assume it's get that F out of my way or something like that. That's a good assumption. Yeah. Gucci. That little old lady had the whole sidewalk to herself. Good Lord, what is that? There's a sale on sticks. Looks like that's an old lady. Yeah, but he wouldn't tell us. John Ho would keep it to himself and then snigger as I got run over by an old lady. It smells like mints. Golden Bohemia in Wanchai. It's a bit far away. I'm not in that neighborhood right now. I'm going to go to Wanchai, but even then it's going to be a little out. We're supposed to buy flowers, but we're leaving in 4 days. I don't think my wife wants flowers that are going to sit around in the house empty. Maybe when we get back. Oh, green ones. I've never seen green ones of those. So we're in the central markets in Hong Kong, in the People's Republic of China. Ooh, there's a sale on popcorn. Dang, I should come here and buy popcorn. Hell, a lot cheaper than buying at the grocery. Prickleberries. What was that? It's 12 US dollars, whatever the hell that is. That's 12 bucks US. So you get like, each strawberry is $1 US. Oh, these are coming down in price now. 9 bucks. It used to be 20. Look at that ginger. That is the freshest looking ginger I've ever seen. They must peel that ginger. The ginger I always have is really brown. Let's make our way into Central. This is a local market. I don't shop here. This is the tofu woman. The bean sprout lady. Big blocks of tofu. My kids actually like tofu. I was thinking of taking the tram to Wanchai, but we could take the MTR because I do have kind of a busy day. Morning, Spike. Let's see how crowded it is. I wonder if I can jaywalk here. How's the traffic? Not bad. I kind of want something sweet, like some candy or something after that dry lunch. Do I always do the shopping? No, the nanny does most of the shopping. Most of the food shopping, I don't do any of that. I just give money to the nanny and she goes and buys stuff. I buy the gadgets and things. The candy shop is back that way. I would more go to like a 7-Eleven. We could go to the donut shop. But I just had some donuts over the weekend from Japan. Somebody brought some Mr. Donuts from Japan. So we kind of donut out, I think. I've had enough donuts. What can I do for your major depression? Get a change of scenery. Like a mega change of scenery. Cupcake would be good. Like, hey, Buffalo. My family's from Buffalo, actually. My mother's from Lancaster. And my father's from a little place called Attica. Attica. So I've been to Buffalo. Not lately, though. About 15 years ago was the last time I was there for a family reunion. Met a bunch of cousins and aunts and uncles I didn't know I had because, well, I never really see them. You know, murdered actually doesn't sound bad right now. I am folding yes, the phone is in my hand, but we're actually on our way to go buy a DJI Osmo Mobile 3-axis gimbal. So we are on our way to the computer markets. Well, you can hear that pile driver in the distance. Leftover Domino's, not bad. We don't have Domino's here. We have Pizza the Hut and we have some New York places. Okay, so now it's going to get crazy. All the people are out. Let's get in front of this mass. Warp speed, Mr. Sulu. Okay, we beat those people. This is the mental part of it. Japan's a lot cleaner than Hong Kong. Parts of Japan you could literally eat off the street. I mean, it's just like, are you kidding me? It's like they power wash the entire country. Some parts of Japan, which is nice. Uber, no, not really. Taxis are cheaper and more plentiful. Uber is kind of like when you have a long distance thing, you call it Uber. But I prefer to walk, to be honest. What a crowd. Dark, dingy alley. Look at this, master. 18-piece McNuggets. Bulgogi sauce, Korean. Look at that. They got Korean sauce. They got Korean chili. Wicked. We got all the cool McDonald's sauces. We have the ice cream cone. It's not as big as the American one. It's only about 25 cents American, 30 cents American. There's a man with a Xerox machine walking down the street because, you know, guys blocking traffic with Xerox machines is just a good idea. Get the hell out of the road, dumbass. Look at this. There's all the traffic backed up behind the man with a Xerox machine in the middle of the flippin' road. All right, that made no sense. Hey, Shark. How's it going? Welcome to Periscope. Welcome to Hong Kong, where you're on Queens Road Central, named after the Queen. He wants to be a car. He can't afford a car, but he has like a used Xerox machine, so he pushes his used Xerox machine down the road. It's like a car. Oh, this is going to be like dodge, duck, dip, and dive. iPhones for all my friends. Dodge, duck, dip, dive. Oh, what are they protesting? No, those are real iPhones. It's complicated, the reseller market. The streets are flat, yeah, but you can go up the hills. North-south streets are all up-down. So like for me to get home, it's definitely an up-down. Oh boy, now we gotta go through this crowd. How can you afford to do that? There are mainland people who want to buy like 10 iPhones, but the Apple Store limits the number of phones you can buy. So he'll buy them and sell them, at a markup for the convenience. He wouldn't be doing it if he can't make a profit on it. Alrighty then, let's go down this way. Who wants the tram and who wants me to walk? That's pretty mellow, actually. This is not the real peak lunch hour right now. Are they super cheap here? No, they're the same price as there. In fact, they're more expensive because we don't have the subsidization model that you have in the U.S. We have to, we pay full price for our iPhones. So dollar for dollar, it's about $5 cheaper. I think the shipping is cheaper from China. Literally $5 US cheaper when you do the conversion. I could just taxi. I need to get cash. Yeah, this is, sorry, this is like 12:30 or something, yeah? Oh, it's 1 o'clock, so it's going to get crazy in about 5 or 10 minutes when everybody gets out of their office. But this is pretty mellow. It's more busy in the afternoon rush hour. That guy about hit me. Yeah, we didn't know which way to go because you never know when you're walking if you should go to the left or the right or step it up. It's all right. You don't know what you should do. Oh, look at it. There's 3 empty trams I could have got on. Son of a bear. Maybe that guy will stop. If that guy stops, I could get on the last tram. Yeah, he's going to stop because there's no point in having 3 trams all together. I really want to get on that tram. I don't want to get hit by this bus. I think he's going to wait for the light. There's another one right behind him. Everybody wants to get on these trams. That one's kind of full too. This is the one I want to get on. I should just run. I think he should have to wait. Yeah, he's not even in the driver's seat. I need to space out the trams. Here we go. So 2 empty trams went through. There was no point in sending a 3rd empty tram. Here we go. I never get hit, but I have seen a person get hit there badly by a bus. Front seat down. There we go. I'm going to the computer store. Sitting on top of the driver. I do live here in Hong Kong. We're going to the Wanchai Computer Market. Yeah. Here we go. It's a double-decker tram. Yeah, Louis Vuitton, Tiffany's, Yves Saint Laurent, Dolce & Gabbana on the left. I want to get a gimbal. It'll make this less bumpy. Hey, Turkey, how's it going? When you say Turkey in Turkish, does it sound like Turkey or Turkey, or is there a different sound? Is Turkey like an Englishization of this Turkish word for Turkey? I don't know. We are on tracks. We're a streetcar, electrically powered. Hey, New Orleans, welcome to Hong Kong. Gimbal is a Steadicam for the iPhone. That's what we're going to buy. Hey, Finland, welcome back. Oh, there go the lights. So here's a tram coming the other direction. This is what we're on. We're running through central Hong Kong right now in a street tram, which looks a lot like that thing. Past the Ralph Lauren store. So as you can see, I'm on the upper level. Now you see these scratch marks right here? This is where a tram flipped over 2 weeks ago because the driver was going too fast. You were looking? Well, this is the old Bank of China, and that's the new Bank of China. Yeah, a tram flipped over the other day because it was going too fast, and it just injured about 16 people. No, he was just barreling down this hill. Speed. I would not. No, I would be in the hospital. I'll be in the States in about 2 months. Reminds me, I gotta buy tickets soon. Debating if we should go to Barcelona for a summer camp for my kids' soccer, or if we should just go to England or something. Batman. In fact, they filmed part of Dark Knight Begins here. Batman Begins, The Dark Knight. Batman jumped off the IFC tower, which is behind me and to my left. Some parts are kind of crazy. Most parts down here, they're pretty respectful of the traffic lights. She's Barcelona's in Spain. It is Monday. It's lunchtime. Whoa, bus! The green tram. Hey, Spain. So if you guys watch Ghost in the Shell, the new movie with Scarlett Johansson, that's the headquarter of Hanaka Robotics. The evil robot company is actually headquartered in the Lippo Center, which is the building straight in front of me. If you look at my YouTube channel, I did a guide to Hong Kong from Ghost in the Shell. So all the locations in Hong Kong that were in the movie, I made a video. And that's Hanaka Robotics, or Hanaka Precision Instruments. I have been to Shanghai, but not lately. No, the pollution is not that bad. Oh, high-profile court case. So this is where the prisoners arrive for court. And you can see there's camera crews set up there. I think we had like our first murder in a couple months the other day. Pan up. That's the Conrad Hotel. The Marriott's right over there too. And this is the courthouse. More buildings. We caught up to that tram. Business is business. this is a CNBC Asia. Why do China and Japan have lower rates? Well, Hong Kong has a lower murder rate than China. It's a lot of different factors. There's more police on the street. People live in private apartment buildings with their own security forces. Kids are sent to tutors after school, emphasis on education. Family structure is strong. There's a sense of shame and humility if someone's behaving badly. And we have no guns. So last year we had 28 murders for 7.3 million people. In contrast, that means Chicago could have 8 murders a year, LA could have 12, Baltimore could have 2. If they had that, they'd have the same murder rate as Hong Kong. Yes, guns are illegal here. No one owns a gun. That was CNBC on the side of the tram in front of us. CNBC Asia. So it has its own announcers and anchors. We get actually regular CNBC in the evening. Yes, English and Chinese are the 2 official languages of Hong Kong. So you don't need to speak Chinese. You could just speak English and survive fine. Hong Kong is part of China. In fact, that building right there is a Chinese military garrison. Hey, Chicago. So the Chinese flag flies over the city. The Chinese national anthem is played here. People have Chinese passports, but we have our own independent-ish government that has its own laws. We follow British legal structure. So we have no firewall on our internet. We have freedom of speech, more or less. So slightly different. Happy Valley, yeah, that's the horse racing track. So that tram is heading to Happy Valley. We're headed to Causeway Bay on this tram. Basically the same direction. Here we go. It was a British colony for 150 some years. So English was taught in the schools. This street, for example, is Queens Road Central, Queens Road East. This is the Arsenal Station. This used to be the military arsenal for the Navy, so this is Arsenal Station. We are in the Admiralty District of Hong Kong. We're heading to Johnston Road. So the streets are all English. The Hong Kong police follow British customs. So for example, they have a bagpipe band. Hong Kong is very foreigner friendly. There are a lot of foreigners here. Should I get out of the donut shop? We could go to the donut shop, the Singapore donut shop, but I just don't know if I can do donuts today. I had so many donuts over the weekend. It is very westernized. Living here is a lot like living in Chinatown in New York. We get in a fight now. We do have Burger Kings, but guess what? Our Burger Kings sell beer. Yes, you can buy a brew at Burger King in Hong Kong. Korea isn't Korea. Trump was wrong. Carlsberg usually. Yeah, New York Chinatown is kind of small, more spread out. So there's a place, what the heck is that? Delegator? That's brand new. Delegator Delicatessen. It's Cuban food. That's kind of wild. Supersize of beer, Coffee Lad. And then we just opened this place called Nebraska. Because when you think of food, you think Nebraska. That's a beef steakhouse called Nebraska. It's a big hole. A lot of coffee places. I would love to see Fast and the Furious Hong Kong race some trams. That'd be pretty cool. Coffee's pretty popular here. Anything that makes people more stressed and constipated looking. Oh, why are we stopping? It's a green light. Oh, okay. Watch this insanity. There is, the subway is much quicker. The city does have free Wi-Fi, but I'm using LTE. Why'd he stop? There's a red light. So he decided that CNBC tram, he wanted to make a little more distance between us and him. Didn't want all the trams to arrive at the same time, basically. What's the point in that, you know? We got a green light now. Let's hit this Mercedes who's blocking the road. No, I let him go. Pretty entertaining. Yeah, this is Hong Kong. That's pretty quick. Get out of the way! We're going to get out in about 2 stops. You said we're going people watching. So the gourmet potato chip restaurant is down to the right, where they make your own potato chips. Well, look at this idiot. Dude, see that white line? That's where you're not supposed to go, so you won't get hit by us. Well, those are Toyota Crown Comforts, those taxis over there. They're kind of like old Camrys. Death bus on the road. Running speed! The internet is pretty quick here. We get like my home internet's 130 megabits, but I could step up to 1 gigabit in the house if I wanted for about the same price. But the problem is that's only guaranteed to the local things. I use Max. I had a couple Windows machines, but I generally use Max. We're going to buy an Osmo Mobile at the next stop. Yeah, I have an unblocked box. I watched the FA Cup on BT Sports live from England last night using my unblocked box. There's a Tesla X. Many Teslas in Hong Kong. Many, many, many Teslas. I use a VPN sometimes. But when I go to short trips to China, I use my Hong Kong SIM card, and it connects through Hong Kong servers, so it's not blocked. I don't need a VPN. Where can you get an unblocked box? The place I'm going to right now sells them, but you can buy them on eBay. If you have an Android phone, just install the app Mobdro. Debachi wu bu dao. I don't read Chinese. And up again, yeah. Look at the building at the end of the street, guys. They are changing the taxis out soon. We got to get out of here. We're in Hong Kong, in the People's Republic of China. Okay, we're going to get out here. That's the old tram. It's not that crowded right now. This tram's empty, for example. Let's go get into the people, yeah?
Oh, sorry.
Rolls Royce. We are here. We got to grab a little bit of cash. There's a bamboo scaffolding on that building. There's an ambulance. Somebody must have got hurt. I'm not a big coffee guy. I paid with my Octopus card, my subway transit card. It cost about 25 cents American for that ride. 25 cents American. So we're gonna get some cash here. There are a lot of banks. I never noticed that one's got like red paint. There's not that many people right now. It's pretty mellow. I mean, this is normal. It's not crowded. Like the end of the day, it'll be more crowded. People eat staggered lunches here. Some eat at 12 o'clock and some eat at 1 o'clock. So at lunchtime, it's not always that crowded. Not like the morning or the afternoon. Bum, 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 bum. Now, what was my PIN? I can't remember my PIN. 1, 2, English, please. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I usually eat 2 lunches. Savings, withdrawal. Give me about 4,000 Hong Kong. It's about 500 US dollars. You're Chinese. Well, I live in China, but I'm not Chinese. I spend a lot of cash. I don't really use credit cards that often. Please take your piece of paper that you're going to throw away. Please take your card, which you'll throw away in your pocket. And please take the cash. Okay. Oh, they give me thousands. Crap, I hate $1,000 bills. Son of a bear. Ugh. Stupid. Is Hong Kong dirty like people show on TV? No, there are parts of it are dirty. Parts of it are very, very clean. It's kind of like, well, where you live. I don't like $1,000 bills because nobody really likes $1,000 bills. Stupid ATMs. 4,000 Hong Kong is it's more like 500, 400 something, 300 something. 7.75 is your divider. Ooh, street food. The money is just, it's a fixed currency rate, so 7.75 Hong Kong dollars. So if something is $77.50, that's 10 bucks American, yeah? So like if I buy a soda for 8 Hong Kong dollars, that's basically $1 US. An unblocked box is a pirate TV box that gets 3,000 to 5,000 TV channels and every movie ever made on the internet streaming. So you can watch basically TV from all over the world. This place has tons of unblocked boxes. People rude. No, not necessarily. They do things though that you might perceive as being rude, but they're just, the culture here is just, you know, slightly different than our culture. I don't really find it rude. No one's been, let me put it this way, people being actively, intentionally rude to me, I've had more of that in the United States than I've had here. People being unintentionally, that happens all the time, but it's not a big deal. How much is it here? I think it's about 600 Hong Kong, which is like 70 or 80 bucks American. It's about 100 something on eBay. This guy's got a bunch. These are unboxed. A bunch of Fast and the Furious 8. Let's go through here. What's that? There's the unboxed box. Ooh, it's on sale. $6.50 Hong Kong. DJI stuff. The place I'm going is actually cheaper than the DJI store. It's about $10 or $20 cheaper. So this guy, this is an unblocked box. See? Unblocked TV. There you go. Look at the quality. I've had people ask to buy it and send it, but I'm afraid customs might seize them. So I really don't know if it's safe to send them, because I don't know what customs is going to do. They always have like Korean pop stars on the laptop screens. Let's go find my buddy. This guy. So this guy's got the mobile. Where is it? There it is. Osmo Mobile. Yeah, he's got a lower price. $22.99. Karma. That's a GoPro. That's the Theta 360. That's the Insta 360. Wow, the price is dropping. The price has dropped a lot on that. What's that camera? I don't know what that. Oh, that's a clone. Oh, it's $100. Oh, so that's a GoPro clone for $100 US. Director D1. I have to look that up and see what the quality is like. These are these like LED lights that blink with the music. I'm buying this. I'll go find my buddy and see what kind of deal he can cut me today. I hope he's working today. So I come here a lot. Sorry. Hello. always get called up. Here he is. He's busy with someone. Personal cloud. These are cool. These are like 12 terabytes. What he's got over here? Noise canceling headphones. Look at that lens kit. That's pretty cool. Osmo is it's a gimbal that'll make my phone stable. Yeah. So it's sort of like a handheld thing. This is what I have. I have a Mavic. There's another. That's the SPG gimbal. That's not cheaper though. But I think I'm going to get the. That's the one John Ho has. John Ho has that one, the SPG. But I want to get the DJI. Let me see what he's got.
Hello.
Yeah, how's it going? Oh. Busy. I'm gonna find my buddy. He's busy at the moment. That's kind of cool. This is where all the good stuff is. This is what I bought the other day. I love this little thing. No, these are all generally pretty legit, this store. Though they do have some generic things that look remarkably similar. What's up, mate?
Hello.
What's your Osmo Mobile price?
Osmo Mobile 1980.
198.
Yeah, Osmo Mobile.
What's cash?
I think it's very good price for 190.
198. It's okay. Yeah.
Just very little margin.
Oh, okay.
1950 for you.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah. Hi.
Crap. You gave me thousands today. I think I got 500s.
Yeah.
1950. Not today. I'm just going to test it out first. How much is the battery? Yeah. How long does the battery last? Yeah.
2 hours ago.
2. That sucks. How much is the battery extra?
199 only.
All right. Give me an extra battery. That's $1, yeah.
Anything else?
No, it's good today, man. Thanks a lot.
Yes, there you go.
You take thousands, yeah? Come on. There, and thank you.
Do you need a bag?
Yeah, Daba, yeah.
I have $1 charge.
Sorry. Oh, that's a fun bag. Funky. Sweet. Thank you. Yeah, that's all. So I saved, it's a 3-axis gimbal. It's like a steady cam for the iPhone.
Thank you.
Thank you. Cool. Save friend. Where's my buddy? Thanks, man. I ate his margin up. So this thing is. Hi. Let's slide this way. This was $2,300 at the DJI and Apple store, and he gave it to me for $1,950. So I saved 350 Hong Kong, which is about $50 American, versus buying at the Apple store or the DJI store. So that's why I like to come to this place. Guy's playing some hardcore gaming in there. This is a mall. Yeah, I gave him but I bought an extra battery. Oh, look at these cables. Aren't these cool? These are all lightning cables. These are 3-meter lightning cables, yeah? You can, if you pay cash, you can usually get a little discount. Plus that guy, I buy from that guy every week. I buy something from that guy every week, so he knows me. We've been kind of buying stuff from him for years. Him and there's another guy upstairs that I can usually cut a deal with because I keep coming back to him. So it was a pretty good price. Honestly, I could have paid the real thing. I don't know who's taller. Chinese are getting bigger. I have waited around there. Do they have deals on PC? Dude, they've got PC components here that'll make you start crying. There are component shops here that just blow away anything you've ever seen in the United States. Like there's some gaming shops that are just wall-to-wall components. I mean, it's just insane. We're in Hong Kong, which is actually a little bit shorter than China. I'm 5'9", I'm size large. I'm probably taller than most people here. There are not a lot of black people here. Oh my gosh, starting to sprinkle here. That was the Wanchai Computer Center. There are several computer centers like that. One's called Golden, one's called Wanchai, one's called 298. It's basically like a flea market of computer equipment. There's 2 floors. I didn't even go up there. There's a whole neighborhood that sells stereo equipment, including like old stereo systems. So here's Paisanos if I wanted a pizza. Yeah, we got Circle K. Can I shop my grocery store? Yeah, I do all the time. There's Western groceries and American, Chinese groceries. They're sort of mixed. 298 is in Wanchai here. It's down the street, actually. But I like this one better. This one's actually probably a little bit more space. Cheaper graphic cards. Yeah, but you have to shop around. A lot of brand name stuff is actually cheaper in the US than it is here. Oh, let's go to the donut shop, yeah? You guys want to go to the donut shop? Let's go take a look at the donuts. Paisanos, yeah, he's from Long Island, the Paisano guy, and the recipe's from Brooklyn. He stole the recipe from his uncle in Brooklyn and opened it up here. This is all legit, mostly. I mean, there are a few fake items, but the store I shop at is a legit store. I mean, they have like no piracy stores. They get like awards and stuff. Yeah, we're gonna go to Jayco. Jayco Donuts is just over here on the right. It's a Southeast Asian chain like Indonesia, Singapore, Malaysia, and they are insane. No, don't live in the US. That's where you can eat your pets, not here. These are pretty westernized donuts. We don't have Dunkin' Donuts because by and large the local palate doesn't really like sweets that much. So we used to have Krispy Kreme, but they went out of business. Now in Taiwan they have a Mr. Donuts, which is really good. Japan loves donuts. God, the Krispy Kreme in Shibuya, Japan is mental. They got some amazing donuts. They're going jelly donuts here. I don't know if we're going to get any donuts, but we're going to take you over to look at the donuts. This is Hennessy Road, yeah, in Wanchai. Mr. Donut is good. Those little round ones with like they're like little baby teething rings, you know, the little balls, the pulses or whatever those are. Some old guys playing soccer. Bacon donuts. Wrapped in bacon. King Arthur. That's opening soon. $34 an hour. Baseball is not popular. $34.50 is now the minimum wage. What's that? $34.50 divided by 7.75. So I guess the minimum wage went up a little bit. That's $34.50 divided by 7.75. Oh, $5 now? No. Yeah, you can you could build your own iPhone here, certainly in Shenzhen. Oh, is the donut shop here or is it the next block? I think it might be down that way. I think it's down there. I've actually forgotten where the donuts are. It's so new. Oh, it's right over there. It's over there. No habla. I only remember a little bit of Spanish, like tengo un lápiz roja. And como se dice? Como se dice bus? Como se dice people? Como se... Walk on the right, going one way and vice versa. They do actually obey right and left in the subway system where there are like dividing lines painted in the tunnels, but out here it's more of a free-for-all. You gotta remember though, we drive on the left, so people would normally walk on the left if you're doing like tram. You know, there are not too many blondes, but there are quite a few. A lot of Eastern European fashion models in Hong Kong working in the fashion industry. So you see these 6'2", size 0, blue-eyed blonde girls walking around Soho all the time with no makeup on their way to different fashion shoots. The iPhone is about the same price as this in the US. No Taco Bell. Mexican is not really that popular here. There are a few Mexican places, but not a lot. The kids are in school right now. This is Jayco. It is 1:35. I actually got to get home pretty soon. But let's go in and take a look at the donuts that are on offer. I don't know if I'm going to have a donut today. I've had so many donuts this weekend. Yeah, I'm going to have a donut. Oh, that's right. I got to get home and drop off the DJI.
Okay, then can I have...
Yeah, just, can I have a glaze and a powdered sugar? I just need it here. One glaze and, yeah, one sugar. The white sugar, yeah. Those are like Jackie Chunk. Can't eat. No, that's it. Caviar chocolate. They don't really have pigs in a blanket here. Don Machino. Coco Loco. Oh. That's why the minute I opened the door and got a whiff of these, I knew. The drone is about the same price. My donut's right there. Your donut act. This is Jayco Donuts. J.CO Donuts. In Hong Kong, Singapore. Green tea donuts. Al Capone. Green teas. No, everybody speaks English here. You could survive here perfectly fine. Yeah, water too, yeah. And this. Short. No, that's it. Octopus. They are fancy donuts. I'm a fancy guy. Great. Thank you. Place to sit and dine on our donuts. Whoa. Almost lost my donuts. I use my Octopus card. It's much faster than debit. If they make bilingual, yeah. If you're trilingual, you make the most money, Mandarin, Cantonese, and English. But that's only in the retail. And in the professional class, most people just speak English. It was an Octopus subway card machine. Here we go. It's melting. It's melting in my mouth. It's melting. Oh wow. My saliva is turning into this sugar-fueled acid. It's quite soft. It's very sugary. It's gone now. That was a glazed donut. It's more like Krispy Kreme Entenmann's. Oh yeah. Organic, yeah. I had chicken. I live in Hong Kong. It's a little different than China. A little different than China. Oh, God. If I was to spit, I could spit diabetes right now. My saliva is so sweet. It wasn't played dough, I'm sure. The donuts were about $2 each US. It was really sweet. But now it's gone. Let's go walk. Okay, that was fun. Well, I generally walk about I walk about 20,000 steps every day, which is about 10 miles. So yeah, I can take a donut or two. Oh no, my phone is covered. My phone is covered in like powdered sugar now. I know I drank all the water, believe it or not. You don't bust your own trays here; they clean up for you. So yeah, I think we're gonna go have some celery and carrots right now. Buddies around. Oh, there's a taxi. Is there a quiet place to live outside town? There's quiet places to live inside town. But yeah, there are suburbs, there are villages up in the new territories. I gotta get home and then I gotta get back to the Causeway Bay DJI store with my drone. So I actually want to get there. I'm gonna get a cab. I thought about checking to see if my buddy is at the pub, but I think it's pretty late. He should have left by now. I'll give him a call. Oh, it's 1:42. The drone, we're not sure if anything's wrong with it. We're just getting it checked because we've had some weird gimbal shake issues. So I just want them to look at it and give it an all clear. No, Uber takes too long. I mean, look, there's a free taxi. There's an empty taxi. There's an empty taxi. I'll get one. The 360 camera is charging today. I used it yesterday for some YouTube stuff, which will eventually go up on my YouTube channel. So we'll have a taxi shortly. This is a very good road to get a taxi because it turns right here and I save a lot of money. Whereas if I get a taxi the other direction, it costs a bit. Oh, here's one right here, behind the truck. He sees me. Cool. Hi. Muido, sapyaho muido. Apa gausandendo. You have two drones. Cool. So, this is what we want. Yeah, they're everywhere. I post my scopes on YouTube all the time. How much is what in US dollars? The taxi or the drone? The thing was $19.50. One of those. We were flying in. Hello, Mexico. Taxi ride's gonna be about $4 US. If that. One for racing. Cool.
From OP?
Yeah, OP.
OP.
Yeah. I don't know. There's a website though where you can look up the price because it's legal here, so you can just go to the website. The red light. friend does autonomous drone racing, so there's like they code the drones to fly on their own. No, you don't need a license. You don't even have to register. So here I live in communist country, I don't have to register my drone. You live in a democracy in America and you do have to register. Go figure. Yeah, those autonomous drones you can pre-program. There are not a lot of obese people. So we're going up the mountain right now. To the mid-level drive. You weigh 180 pounds. I used to weigh 208 pounds. Now I weigh 156. The taxi fees did go up. Bucket list. Well, come on over. Round trip airfare, $560. I've lived here 7 years. Biggest difference from America, just the number of people and how close together we all are. How walkable everything is. 208, that was my heaviest. Oh, I like it a lot. Wouldn't live here this long. I raised my children here. My kids like it. This is the only home they really know. They don't really know much about America. I just ate less. I didn't really change much. I just ate less of the same foods, so smaller portions. And then I walked more. It took me 9 months, lost 60 pounds. We learn about them. The kids go to an American school, but my kids, they use English, but they learn Chinese every day. Food is more expensive. I pay $14 for a gallon of milk. $14 US for a gallon of milk. Car almost home. Yeah, I do walk a lot. Other Tesla. Between now and the time my son starts college, I have to pay $1 million in rent. $1 million US in rent. I'm not sure I want to do that. That's a lot of money. And that's like their tuition. American schools here are comparable to, a US school in suburban America. Holiday next week, cool. It's gonna be kind of hot. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I'll be back a little later. Yeah, 要不然